Good morning, guys. It is 7 a.m. in Belgium. I think I'm still jet lagged, or it was the drunk people screaming in the street at 4 in the morning, but I could not sleep. So I've been up. I'm gonna make a coffee, and because I have nothing else to do, I'm gonna do my hair. This Amica round brush, wavy top, whatever thing is the only tool that works here in Europe because I don't have a European Dyson, or I didn't want to burn my shark. But I'm trying to figure out how to perfect this. European Nescafe, their version, I guess. If you guys would have heard the screams that I heard at 4:30 in the morning, just these guys in the street going crazy, and it lasted so long, it was pissing me off. At one point I got up to look outside the window, but I didn't see anyone, and then I just heard people yelling like, "Stop! Stop!" And then they would go one street over, then they would come back, and they're just yelling, screaming, breaking bottles. Why? It's a Sunday. One thing I have been doing here is having milk, because there's no way I'm going to look at anybody and say, "Do you have almonds?" No, you can't catch me asking if they have oat milk either. Ooh, that's burning hot, but does the job. It's good. Okay, time to do my hair. So I am leaving Belgium today. My flight is at 3 p.m. and I'm going to Switzerland. So excited. My friend is meeting me there and we're just going to tour around Swiss. We have a bunch of hikes planned, but I don't know with the weather. At least it's not raining. I'll take a gloomy day over a rainy day. This machine is super cool because it's supposed to give you the effects of a blowout without the noise. It gives you a blowout curl. Still learning the hand technique where you have to roll it out, but this is the correct way to do it. I'm getting there. I hate to do my hair on a travel day. It's such a waste. I literally have to shower later anyways. But I've been up for 4 hours and I'm really bored. I want to tell you guys 2 stories of things that happened here yesterday in Brussels that freaked me out, but only would freak out an American. Yesterday we were in the city plaza, the main square, and it's beautiful. It's all these cathedral style looking structures. It's city hall and stuff. It's a huge plaza, so many people, and they were doing a graduation in the middle of the plaza. And this one girl was taking pictures. I guess her family was popping confetti for her, so they would pop the confetti and then she would take the photo behind it. But the first time they popped the confetti, I thought it was a gunshot, and I was so scared. I literally ducked, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's a gun!" And nobody flinched, nobody cared, nobody even thought anything of it. And my friend was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "That sounds like a gun, confetti." And she was like, "No one would think that here in Brussels. No one would think there would be a gun shooting." And I'm just like, but why wouldn't you think that? And the second time we were sitting outside this cafe and a fight broke out, and this old man starts running after these boys, and he's saying "Come back, or I got you." I think they might have stole something from him, I don't know. And then he the kids square up on him and they grab a chair they're gonna throw it at him, and he opens up the back of his pocket, and me and my friend are sitting watching it in front of us, and I think I see a gun out of his back pocket. I'm seeing a gun, and I freak out and I run. I'm like, "Ariane, get up, run." And then she was like, "Wait, sit, don't move." And I'm like, he has a gun. And she's like, "No, it's a knife. People don't have guns here. We have knives." And I was like, oh, but once again, I was the only one that reacted, and I was the only one that moved. I was the only one that freaked out. Nobody cares and or thinks of the worst, which is a gun. Being in America, you just hear so many gun stories and scary gun violence, and in Europe they just don't have the thought of guns. Apparently the statistic is there's as many gun-related deaths in America as there are to people who die from smoking cigarettes in Europe. Overall, I do feel Belgium is pretty safe though. Europe in general is safe. I don't get scared when I'm here. Obviously, no matter what, you always have to be safe and careful when you're traveling. My biggest fear is being a victim of pickpockets. If I ever get pickpocketed, I will cry. I do want to say though, it's actually been so nice to see how many people recognize me and have come up to me and said hi to me here in Belgium. I just would have never expected that. A lot of the times I keep getting called savvy and people think I'm savvy, but it's crazy because it's you just wouldn't think we would reach Belgium. At the wedding, actually, a guy came up to me and he's like, "I can't believe you're here. I can't believe you're at this wedding. I've been knowing you. I followed you since 2020. I just want to say," it was actually the nicest thing ever. He was just like, "I just want to say that your family really got me through a depressing time in COVID. And your brother made me smile every day, and your mom made me laugh, and your whole family is just such a light." And it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. He's like, "You really got me through it during that time. I was really down, and you guys made me smile." How cute. And he was like, "Your mom taught me the phrase Yilan Abuk." And I was like, "Do you even know what it means?" And he's like, "No, I have no idea what it means, but I heard it from your mom." That's why social media is such an important and beautiful tool. You just never know who you're reaching or inspiring and where they are and on the other side of the world. You just have to remember, for as many haters there are, there's 10 times more supporters. I don't know if that's right, but we're gonna keep it that way. Took me half an hour, but it's been completed. All right, that's a full blowout, if you ask me. All of this just to catch a flight in like 5 hours. That's all for now. See you guys in Switzerland.